So Chris Reek's in the middle, and for Bannockburn, as is Christian Shaw. And start of the first term now, Bolton will be up against Haggabiles. The start of Matchday Live this afternoon, round 11, East Geelong at Bannockburn. Battle of third and fifth. Geez, a good ball up by the umpire, falls nearly into Bolton's hands. Christian Shaw runs past it, tries to go back and get it out. Big pack develops, the umpire might have to come in and do it all again. He's going to let it go and see if they can get it out. Reeks over the top of it. He tried to get a handball out, spilt free. And now East Geelong go towards half forward. It's okay. Murphy in front. Can't take the mark off hands. Kloster's there as well, running across half forward. Handball, missed a target. Haggabiles tried to take on 6 blokes. Couldn't do so. Lost the footy. Chamberlain with a clearing kick back towards the middle. Broom against a couple. They don't argue, but he lost the football. The Eagles still the numbers. They might be able to break free. They get a couple of handballs. Ricky O'Toole tries to pin the ball out towards half forward, but taking it the other way and moving it. Kane Taylor out towards half forward. And the mark's taken by Watts. And moving on half forward, he's called to play on now. He goes a long right foot kick towards Broom. He goes up, punched away at the back. East Geelong under pressure. Popple gets back there and they break free towards centre wing. It's a one-on-one. They get across there. Chamberlain gets pushed past the football. Kloster comes in to help as well. Over the top of it. Ball spills free. Kloster still fighting hard for it. Kick off the ground. East with the numbers if they can pick it up. His second effort was good, Kloster, because he got it away quickly. Got it away to Popple again. Pushing the back, said the umpire, East Geelong to take the free kick. Back end of centre wing, grandstand side, and the kick is going to go to Reece Cameron for East Geelong. He just chips the football in board. Ricky O'Toole takes the mark inside the centre square. Drives it back out towards centre wing. It's okay. Chamberlain's created a bit of space for himself. Now Murphy gives him a lead. He pops it up towards half forward. He's got 3 on him. He goes up. He can't take the mark. He'll need to get the handball away. He does. Back to Kloster. Off a step. The kick was smothered. Well done. Bannockburn, Shaw over the top of it. Gets it away by hand. Then loses it in the tackle. Ball comes back towards the middle of the ground. And Ricky O'Toole straight through the middle. Then the don't argue. Then he loses it. Christian Shaw's wrapped up again. Fighting hard for it. Quick kick out of the pack towards full forward. And the mark taken down there by Ryan Coy for East Geelong, so he'll shoot for goal from 30 metres out directly in front.
You'd think, Grubby, if they're going to have 2 or 3 blokes running to Murphy all day, it's going to hurt them because there's going to be a lot of ball at ground level.
It's going to hurt their confidence too, because I think the coach has got the job on him, Ross Dillon. I think he's the main man on him, and if I was coaching, I'd be saying, get out of me way, I can handle him, you do your job, boys.
So Ryan Coy, 2010 Whitley medalist, comes in. Geez, gives it some height, but has put it through the middle. The little man has put it through for the first.
Find out soon enough as the ball's back in the middle. Bolton, Haggabiles. Bolton looks to have a shade better in height, but Haggabiles gets high, gets the tap down. Bannockburn, can they clear it from the middle? They can't at this stage. The umpire's going to now whistle the ball, and almost still in the centre circle. We'll do it once again.
You're probably right too, Eric. Little blokes don't get, the smaller blokes don't get any taller, do they?
No, they do not. So East Geelong picked up there by Robertson, round the body towards centre wing. And
strong.
Good mark, Chamberlain, centre wing. Just chips it forward. It's a lovely control kick, and I tell you already,
He's influential, isn't he?
Hasn't he? So Kloster takes the mark, goes looking for Murphy, Dillon. Great tackle, or coming through, almost taking the crumbs for East Geelong. Bolton, errant handball, but he picked it up himself, goes goalwards, out of bounds on the full. Good strong kick. Bannockburn now bring it back into play. So not a good kick off the boot. And good defence in front of the scoreboard here. Brand new scoreboard. Looks fantastic.
Oh, it's very pretty. Very nice.
Ball thrown in. Bolton, lovely tap down into the arms of Mawson on the left foot. Good work there by Murphy. Great hand, Cameron. Handball back to O'Toole. Ricky. He gets a handball forward. No, in fact, it's Mawson.
He's on the ball.
Well, I would have thought he might have got ridden into the ground.
The punch was out there too a little bit. I like that.
No, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
We're allowed to say it.
I'm the president of the Umpires Association.
Yeah.
So the free kick went to Ross Dillon. He just chips it across the face of goal. They're a bit static at the moment, aren't they, Grubby, Bannockburn? They need to get some fluency, but they are controlling the footy. Out to centre wing. Now it's a much longer kick over the centre of the centre. Tycoon diving forward. In fact, there's a free kick before that.
Broom.
And it's gone to Aaron Broom.
At least Butch Shaw's out there and getting a couple of kicks, so Hammy could be all right.
So Eddie, good body work there, just eds his opponent in better under the footy and goes forward. Who is that?
Shaw.
Pretty much half pace, Shaw. He picks it up on the left foot, goes goalwards, and that's a great start for Christian Shaw. I think that might have put the...
Throws the ball in the air. Bolton gets his hands to it first, but running onto it, off half back and doing quite nicely there was Ho. Comes out towards half forward. East Geelong with the numbers they can run across towards Chamberlain centre wing. Feigned a handball. Probably shouldn't have given it in the second place. He had to go back and try and get it himself. He couldn't do so effectively. And they break free now. Bannockburn go towards half forward. 1-on-1 Watts. Handball back inboard. Sweeping over the top. Might be okay. Alistair Woods off a step. And through the hands of Taekwon deep forward. And
smooth, flowing, running action of Alistair Woods.
Yes, goes nicely. Ball from the throw-in, pushed back over the line. So the boundary umpire with a bit more work to do. Boundary throw-in, right forward pocket, southern end of the ground. One straight goal, 6 apiece. Bannockburn and East thrown in. Eddie pushed his opponent under the ball, but then left it behind. East Geelong with a chain of handballs, get it free towards centre wing again. Closter leading in the race of the football, takes the mark, goes towards half forward. The lead on from Coy, chopped off though by Taylor, getting back there, does nicely. Needs some support. Thought about left, thought about right, then he goes right, and it's okay for Tula at the back end of the centre square. Had it, lost it, got it back, got Chamberlain support. He chips it over the top as well, so they've moved it towards centre wing. Hinchcliffe takes the mark. Just holds it up, wants to switch play back inboard to Shaw. Had to be a precise kick and was. Christian Shaw's got it now. He goes towards centre half forward. Great kick, fantastic kick. Finds Reek on the outboard. His kick was partly smothered though. He needs to go back and help and get his own football there. He was against Chalice. Ball spills free inside attacking 50. O'Toole just shuffled the handball out and East Geelong break free, but only as far as Shaw again. Chips it back inboard. It's okay. And the mark's taken by Bowman for Bannockburn. He tries to chip it to Woods. It comes off his chest. He should have taken the mark. Ricky O'Toole with a left foot clearing kick back to the centre. Bannockburn with the numbers if it sits for them. Coming off half back doing nicely was Roworth. He needs some support. He gets it to Taylor. Left foot kick around the corner. And, well, he didn't find the boundary line. I think he was looking for a bit of safety. He couldn't find it. East Geelong go, well, they're going to find it now because they've kicked it out of bounds on the full. East Geelong
looking for some activity, not a lot of movement up forward now, decides to go. It's absolutely shocking kick off the boot and marked in defence for East Geelong.
Bowman
it is. He goes towards the middle of the ground. Closter led his opponent under the footy there but couldn't take the mark himself. Now it goes back forward. Shaw dropped the chest mark. Perhaps normally would have won that. Handball ends up in Closter's arms. He goes forward. There's nearly a one-handed mark there from Dillon. He comes back, recovers well. The ball at ground level now. Murphy, well, I was going to say he can't pick it up, but he did. The ball smothered off his foot. Coy back, looks for Murphy again. Can't find him, and now the ball comes towards full forward. Mark unopposed by Broome for Bannockburn. Last line of defence. Now he chips it wide. Umpire, well,
50.
He's paid a 50.
Going to penalise Bannockburn, that is it, because now the free kick goes back to Broome.
Yeah, I think once you pay a 50, the advantage is cancelled though, isn't it?
Why would you pay 50 in the first place?
Well, he might have told him right or wrong.
All right, whatever you think. So
Short 50.
Towards Watts. Watts following up at half forward. Can't pick the footy up. Stacks on the mill. Heap of players there. Watts with strength. Picks it up. Handball comes out. Now it's to Broome once again. He chips it to the lead of half forward. That's a good kick and a good lead. And great mark, Alistair Woods. Outside his range. Decides to go long. Oh, it's almost within his range. Going to land in the goal square. Eddie can't quite take the mark. It is cleared out. East Geelong through Robertson. Get the ball back towards Popel. One hand, you can't mark him that way, son. You've got to put two down, and consequently lost the footy, but he did follow up well. And Cameron comes in to give him some support. He doesn't know where to go, goes backwards, goes to, that was Lachlan. He chips it forward, but numbers are with Bannockburn here as Hagger bowls to Broome, and Broome now, long kick to the goal square. Big pack of players, Taekwon, perhaps infringed, no free kick paid, and East Geelong again. Look for the safety and just can't see that.
Ranger thought that wind took it right in from this side of the ground.
from the ruck contest. Closter from the side, gets it towards centre wing. Chamberlain waited for it, didn't sit for him. He's got some support though. He runs back into it, into some pressure. Roweth gets it away to Taylor, running through centre wing, goes towards right half forward. Coming out on a long lead, Bowman, handball back inboard, pretty sharp to Sheedy. Missed Alistair Woods. Sheedy has to go back and get it again. Fights hard for it. And the umpire will come in and ball it up right half forward. Bannockburn into attack.
Charge in. I think they was going to blow the whistle.
Yeah, I think they were, but at least they were both going to give the same decision. So
Dale gets it down. Sheedy roves the pack for Bannockburn. Now chain of handballs, gets to Chamberlain for East Geelong. Half back flank, goes to centre wing. Murphy's got 3 on him. Chamberlain goes up, doesn't take the mark. Murphy, stole the football if you don't mind. Then he's playing a bit of candy with him. Handballs to Ricky O'Toole, missed the target. Coming back the other way, they can break free for Tula. Tumbling punt, only as far as Robertson on centre wing. He swings it back to Chamberlain in the middle. He can handball it to Closter. He Lexdo to kick it further. I don't know who to. Oh. He was looking for Murphy or Coy. The handball came back towards Bannockburn. They just settle things down. Ho at the back of the pack, or Hoey maybe. He goes wide looking for Roweth. He takes the mark. Right in front of our commentary position. And half back for Bannockburn. Oh, he kicks it straight into Clinton Gray's head. So it's going to be a boundary throw-in.
Tell you what, that's got this cheekbone swelling there.
Yeah, left half back for Bannockburn. They might be able to break through. The handball came to Fatula, the back of the pack. Left foot, long kick towards Eddie. Over the back, punched away by Eddie over Vedder. Eddie Vedder, like that, beautiful. Comes through the middle. Woods with the outside of the right foot. Kicks it across the face of goal short. Can he keep it in the pocket? He can. And he's under a bit of pressure from Chamberlain. He wheels back around nicely to Eddie, who followed it up, and will take a set shot for goal from 30 metres out. Pretty tight angle, though, kicking into the breeze, the southern end of the ground.
Left footer, is he?
No, he's a right. And actually pretty skilled.
Yeah, he's a very good kick for goal. And I hate saying that too. Every time I've said it this year. But the wind will be a feature because it'll be blowing it away. You'll probably have to just weight it nicely. But he's a good kick.
I reckon he'll pop this through.
Yeah, I reckon he might.
So Eddie comes in, 30 out. Pretty acute angle.
And he's missed
it. There you go.
We're both idiots.
I noticed the flag has stopped completely now. So Mawson does the kicking in. East very rapidly get it towards centre wing, where Robertson tried to pick it up. He was upended, and the ball off hands is over the boundary line.
No, free kick. Trip.
Beg your pardon.
Trip.
So Robertson, it looks like Ververs, is it?
Yep.
On the left foot there. So he goes long towards centre wing, looking for O'Toole. Dillon, total arm wrestle, and it's got to break somewhere along the way.
Well, it does, and if the advantage is to that end of the ground, then East Geelong have done a terrific job.
So from the throw-in, East actually got the footy, called play on, not 15 by the umpire. Closter, in fact, marked it, got a handball away, but the kick goes for Bannockburn towards half-forward flank, where Alistair Woods can't.
So boundary throw-in. Dale on the ground for East Geelong, replacing Bolton against Hagger Bowles. He gets it to the side of the pack. A push, said the umpire, against Hagger Bowles. So Dale takes it, shuffles the handball back. Kick by Mawson around the boundary line. And
that's what it's making the game like too.
Dale gets it down. Oh, Dylan O'Toole got one high, but got the kick away. Roweth gets back there. Tried to shuffle the handball out a second time as well. East Geelong with the numbers. Cameron gave the quick handball. Ververs with a quick kick. Only 10 metres though. Chamberlain for Bannockburn. Goes to the right foot kick towards half forward. 3 on 2. East Geelong with the numbers if they can pick it up. A little toe poke came off the ground there. And were they able to keep it in? Well, they are just. Vetter's still there in play. Broom comes across the 2 number 13s. He handballs it back. Chamberlain off a step. Back towards half back. But it's all Bannockburn. Bowman takes the mark for Bannockburn. He just pops it up nice and high, wanting somebody to take a mark, and he's got one. Matt Woods took the grab. We'll shoot for goal from 35 metres out, slide out.
So coming on, is he coming on to be a pinch hit ruckman or a key defender?
Well, I'd say, hang on.
So kick for goal has missed. Watts misses it to the near side, so through for 1 behind to him. They got a 1-2-8 Bannockburn. East Geelong 1 straight goals 6, and we've been playing 18 minutes first term. Common FM Hotel first quarter scoreboard.
He may have to go down back because I can tell you right now, Murphy has got Ross Dillon beaten for pace all ends up, and when the ball's on the ground, look out.
So Robertson to do the kicking, and that's a long kick over the top, over the head of Bolton, but the running players at ground level are East Geelong's, and foot race ensures here. They've done well, East, but they can't pick it up. The ball is the benefit of Bannockburn. As ball thrown in, now it comes back. That's handball to Chamberlain for East Geelong. Goes long to full forward. Great contest when they're side by side.
Oh, no doubt.
And umpire has paid it against East Geelong. I guess it's against Murphy. It's gone to Dillon.
Must have grabbed him when he tried to get up, I
Across the
think.
face of goal. Mark taken by Taylor.
Oh, it's a terrible kick.
Taylor, it was a shocking kick.
Oh, got a good bounce.
Rick got a perfect bounce for Bannockburn. Now gets it to Watts, and Watts now takes the mark and plays on quickly. I was going to say not a good kick, looking for Tyquin. Kick doesn't reach him, and East Geelong, well, I was going to say they might be able to clear it, but at the moment they can't pick the foot out. Now Stacks on the mill, no chance of getting it, and umpire will come in. Half-forward flank for Bannockburn.
They were going to clear it, but Tyquin just got a hand in there.
So tap toward the boundary for East Geelong, but it goes back the other way. Bannockburn through Ho, go towards half forward. Great mark running with the flight of the ball to Broman. And Broman there. The man in the mark's almost on the boundary in front of the social club here at Victoria Park, and this will be a great goal, Grubby, if he can kick it from there.
If he can kick like his uncle, I think he's Wayne Tyquin's nephew, isn't he?
Yeah, kicking with the wrong side of the body though. But it's a beautiful kick from young Broman. Unfortunately, across the face of goal, comes to ground. Coming in, he's followed up. Can he get it again? He can. Can he hook it over the shoulder? I think he's missed once again. So Broman, in fact, on.
So Ricky O'Toole, the kicking duties this time for the Eagles. He plays on. Gains 10, goes long, straight down the middle. Bolton front. Ball spills free. Bolton has to do his own his own roving work. He's wrapped up. The umpire says held to him, and we'll have a ball up just inside the centre square at centre half forward. Ball up. Bolton goes up. Tap down, tap through the legs towards Chamberlain. Great pick up, gets a clearing kick towards centre half forward. Murphy on a long lead, got 5 on Dillon. Handball over the top, sets Closter a task. He's wrapped up, not going anywhere. Ball spills free in the contest. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Great tackle.
Can't understand, Grubby, why that's not him. I reckon that's pushing it back.
Well, that's why nowadays they pay that hold in the ball. The bloke going in for the to get to the ball first isn't always rewarded enough in today's game.
Ruck contest, and the ball spilt free from the side of the pack and actually out of bounce. And Ricky O'Toole and Lincoln Peters are not the best of friends.
That's what I said would happen, didn't I?
I would suspect that what's happened is he's gone to see Dylan O'Toole and introduce himself, and Ricky's not too happy. Looking after the bro. So boundary throwing right half forward, East Geelong into attack. That's all we need, a bit of a spark. That might spark it up, the game. Chamberlain's having a run in the ruck now with Haggerbol's off.
I tipped this.
Chamberlain, handball came back, Closter, kick around the corner, Aaron Broom, nice little handball to Sheedy, measures the ball towards Christian Shaw, sits for Butch in the middle, he had it and lost it, and then he's wrapped up by Verves. Great to get the handball away though to Dando. He just chips the football towards Watts. Tyquin comes out, get out of his way. Watts ran straight into Tyquin. Now Watts has to go and help out. He handballs it back to Dando, thought about the handball, then he elects to kick, probably should have handballed. In the end, East Geelong's defence coming out, ball back towards Popple. He handballs it back. East Geelong working hard, Vetter. Got a bit of space at half back, and then he kicks it along the line towards centre wing. Coy lets it run on. Perkins against him. Does it sit for either of them? Not really. Perkins and Dando. Dando gets across there. Has he kicked it out of bounds on the full? I think so. They chip the ball to Ricky O'Toole. He takes the mark. Got Bolton in the middle. He goes in that direction. The big fella takes the mark beautifully. Got Chamberlain's number on the way past 2. He handballed it away quickly to Chalice. He chips the ball to Chamberlain. Still 60 out from goal. He chips the ball over the top. Murphy gives him a lead. Dillon comes in. Great mark, Lucas Murphy.
He's just got that extra pace to give him that extra yard.
Yeah, good. You made the point before, and I watched it then.
So Lucas Murphy will shoot for goal. 45 metres out slide angle. And a great contest is ensuing between him and the coach of Bannockburn, Ross Dillon.
What are you checking up on me? You reckon I know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm taking 11 rounds. I'm taking 11 rounds. See what happens when you do your homework, Rob? Murphy comes in for goal number 58 of the season. Jeez. Never going to miss, was it?
Beautiful kick.
Straight through the middle.
With that in mind, Grubby, the forward set up at East. Murphy's in the goal square, not another player inside forward 50, so
exactly.
It gives him a chance, doesn't it?
Yep.
in the middle. I think the clearance will give to Bannockburn. They've got the ball 20 metres toward their goal from the ball up, but now it stacks on the middle. Come on, umpire. He's given them every chance to get it out. It's not coming out.
Melbourne Storm play tonight.
I think they're playing here.
Yeah, he's picked a free kick out. How do you do that?
The free kick has gone to Bolton for East Geelong. Handball out wide and away they go. The move, side on. Free kick to Murphy then. Umpire, well, not side on, so Dillon got away with that, but the ball is off hands over first quarter. As the ball now comes back into play. Bolton, good tap down, going the opposite direction. Ricky O'Toole, good position. Handball defensively. Free kick, umpire, not blindsided again.
He's missed that one.
Player on the ground, just about got his head ripped off his shoulders.
That should have been an East Geelong free kick, that one.
In fact, it was Robertson. However, the ball in the air once again. Tap probably 50-50 from both the ruckman. There's a whistle on play. Where's it going this time?
Well, I would say if he's going to even up, it will go to East.
Oh, well, no, he's sent him off for an elbow.
I'd say he just gestured that he put the elbow up. Yeah.
So Bannockburn.
15 minutes off, I think. Ben Hinchcliffe.
He gave him a red card. Yeah.
He's redded him.
Nah, 29.
Well, it looks like Hinchcliffe, and I think he's been red carded.
I couldn't see the...
Well, he's coming straight off the ground.
Well, that's interesting. So that's one short for the rest of the game.
Correct. Down to 17.
So
wow. If they weren't already in a little bit of trouble with this win, they're in a bit of trouble now.
So free kick East Geelong, and now with the additional
Yeah, there's
player.
the red card. So down to 17 for the rest of the game.
Did he realise we couldn't see it? That's why he showed up.
Maybe. Direct line to us.
He has to show it, though. He has to show it to make sure the timekeepers know.
The free kick into the man on the mark, and Bannockburn now with a chance to come back. It's gone back to Robertson on the wing, on his own, skimming past towards half forward. Nobody can pick it up until it gets to Brorman for Bannockburn. His wild kick goes
on the ground with the broken jaw or something. I thought it was for a bit more than what we saw then, or really.
Kick by Mawson, finds Closter, but he can't take the mark at half forward, runs into some trouble, handballs it back to Mawson, off a step, goes towards the Ricky O'Toole, who's having a rest in the pocket. He can't game with Ben Hinchcliffe being red carded. So a tough task for the Tigers at home now with 17 on the ground. Dale back on the ground, gets it down towards Closter. Ball comes around the corner back towards Ricky O'Toole, can't.
On Ricky O'Toole for something there.
I thought he just tripped over the Bannockburn bloke.
Boundary throw in. From behind, punched away. Taylor, kick around the corner for Bannockburn towards half back.
Courage. And
there is the siren for quarter time. And it's East Geelong 2 straight goals, 12, leading Bannockburn 1-3-9. The goal kicker's Eric at quarter time.
For Bannockburn, Christian Shaw, the sole goal kicker, and singles for East Geelong to Ryan Coy and Lucas Murphy.
Tried to rearrange Bannockburn, started the second term. And now Bolton from the ruck contest. Mawson's in there as well, fighting hard for it. Ball spills free. Ververs handball on the outboard. Chamberlain on left centre wing. Goes to the left foot kick towards half forward. Coy punched away at the back. And East Geelong with the numbers at ground level. Handballs back to Chamberlain. Under pressure. Needs some support. Got it too from Mawson. Spills free the ball. Hagger bowls across there working hard for it. And the ball now over the boundary line for a throw-in. Centre wing on the outer side. Bathed in sunshine, Victoria Park this afternoon. Great day for footy. 2 straight goals. East Geelong leading. Bannockburn 1-3-9. Boundary throw-in. Bolton gets it down to the side of the pack with his left fist. Kick around the corner from Ricky O'Toole. And just finds touch. Will be a boundary throw-in. Still half forward flank. East Geelong into attack. Attacking the southern end in the second term. Throw-in now. So over the back is Dylan O'Toole. Ball spills to brother Ricky, who tries to break the tackle and tries to get rid of the football. It comes out to the side of the pack again, and Ververs breaks away with some speed. Left foot kick, it's okay. Finds Coy, and he chips around the corner. The ball, though, in the middle of a couple of East Geelong players, and Broman was able to get back there and get it free to to Broome. Goes to the middle. Great mark for Fatula. That's what he's renowned for. He goes to the left foot kick long towards Eddie. Up against Vedder. Tapped away. Watts roving at the back. Great kick. Fantastic. Bannockburn. Great work.
Football.
And Matt Watts has put through his first
A little bit of havoc with those scores. We'll also get a better idea at half time.
Too true. As the ball comes back to the middle here at Victoria Park, clearly Bolton gets a tap down for East Geelong on that occasion. Running onto the footy for East was Chalice, and the ball quickly is at half forward. Closter led in the race for the footy, but overtaken there by Van Ingen. And great tackle. Closter should have been rewarded perhaps with a free kick. Player tried to get past him.
Yeah, he had prior opportunity and he didn't deliver the ball by hand or by foot. That's my interpretation
I
of the
would
rule.
agree with that one as Bolton now from the tap down. Can't get the footy clear, and it's a bit scruffy at the moment. Now there's a whistle. The free kick is going to Bolton. He might have got the free kick for effort there. The handball comes out clear. Ricky O'Toole long towards the goal square. From the back was Cameron. At ground level, Ryan Coy, brilliant roving front of the old front and square, and has kicked
Weak, I reckon. Yeah, he's been used to that all right.
back to the middle. Haggabols and Bolton. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Haggabols gets it down to Chalice in the middle.
Going the wrong way, I reckon.
He nearly did.
Goes to centre half forward. Robertson goes up, can't take the mark. Couple at ground level. Robertson went back and got a high tackle, but no free kick. On the hands and knees with Aaron Broome fighting hard for it. Still inside the centre square, just on the attacking side for East Geelong. Bolton's on there fighting hard. The umpire will come in now and ball it up. The big fella gives it back to the umpire, and we'll do the ruck work. Up against Haggabols. He goes up, he gets it down to Ricky O'Toole, pushed past it by Christian Shaw, got it out to Watts, breaks free, goes back around Wheels, gives it away quickly by hand, under pressure, Broman off a step towards centre wing. Woods got three on him, does it intelligently and gets it away, handball though. Lachlan had it, lost it, Christian Shaw, he's wrapped up, through the middle, Tyquin, coming out the back of the pack, Ricky O'Toole, Fatula's against him. Ricky played for the free kick, didn't get it. And Popple sees it over, boundary throw in, left half forward flank for Bannock.
Thought he might have got away. That's good umpire. He picked it.
So boundary throw in.
Or didn't see it.
Bolton gets it down. Tyquin rove the pack. Peters through the middle. Ververs as well. Chamberlain. Watts comes back, attacks the footy. Taylor does well. Stands up in the tackle and gets it away. Good mark though by Bowman for East Geelong. Left half, right half back for the Eagles. Just to settle the play down for East Geelong. He wants to chip the ball towards Mawson. It's a good kick and he takes the mark. Goes back to the goal square. Going to be able to drive it from deep in defence. Bannockburn. Kick out wide, looking for Rowitz. Was okay. Took the mark at half back. Chipped the ball around the corner.
That's a shocker.
Christian Shaw was there, but the boundary line was beckoned first. And a free kick to East Geelong on the outer side. Centre wing position to drive it back in. They lead 3 straight goals, 18. Bannockburn 2-3-15. 7 minutes played, second term.
So Mawson with the free kick, true centre wing. Takes his time now. Long driving kick towards half forward. Popel, good position, man in front. Good defensive work, Closter then. Got his body between Popel and the defender and allowed him to take the mark comfortably. Not such a good kick, leading forward in the last line of
that's
defence
50,
was
I
Dillon.
think.
Obviously, he hadn't called the player back. It goes across the face of goal. Mark taken. Broman goes towards centre wing, looking for Watts. He's been conspicuous in this quarter, Matt Watts, the only goal kicker for Bannockburn in the quarter, but he's backward of centre at the moment. Goes towards half forward. Big pack of players, almost a good mark. Haggabols doesn't hold it long enough. There's a tack on Ricky O'Toole, umpire in the right position where we were, round the neck tackle.
Yeah, we would have paid it, but you've got to be a little bit forgiven. There's no way he's going to be able to see that from that side of the pack. No way.
Correct to that. So in the middle, big punch forward, Haggabols, not to anyone in particular. Numbers with East Geelong. Handball comes out to Lachlan. He, I don't know whether he didn't want to pick it up or trying to play for the free kick, wasn't there. Now Stacks on the mill, umpire will move in. Half-back flank for East Geelong, kicking to the southern end in this second quarter. 3 goals straight they've kicked. They lead by 3 points. Ball goes up. Bowman gets the tap clear. Nobody can really pick it up, but at ground level now, East Geelong through Chalice. He can't pick it up either. Chamberlain for East Geelong, good tackle. The umpire picked that one. East Geelong player right in front of our broadcast position. Robertson tackle without the footy. So man on the mark gained about 5 metres. Umpire didn't agree as Robertson now goes long towards half forward. Murphy for the beat on the marking contest. Ball smothered off the boot into the arms there of Mawson. Stacks on the mill. Umpire will move in at the 9-minute mark of the second quarter. 3 goals straight east. Bannockburn 2 goals 3.
So ball up. Just into attack for East Geelong. Bolton, Haggerboles come at it. Haggerboles gets it down. Bannockburn with the numbers, but they can't pick the football up though. Ball to the side. Popel gets ripped up. Haggerboles on hands and knees fighting hard for the Tigers. Tyquin at the back of the pack. Kick around the corner towards centre wing. Coming at it. Punched away quickly. The numbers with the Eagles if they can get it. Bowman. Bowman gets a bit of time on centre wing and space and goes towards centre half forward. Chamberlain comes up. Does his own roving after he dropped the football. Then he left the football on the park. Tried to do a little bit of candy selling. Watts now at half back for Bannockburn. He goes long towards Woods. Got a couple against him. Fatula comes in. Oh, good mark. Bowman kept his eyes on the ball. He chips it back inboard to Robertson. They're away if he can create a bit of space with Ververs. He chips it towards him now. He's got some pace too if it sits for him. He goes and he runs. Look at him. He goes. A little left foot kick around the corner towards Murphy. Punched away by Dillon. Now a quick clearing kick for Bannockburn. Might be okay. Peters takes the mark. Half-back flank on the outer side. Chips the ball around towards centre wing for Tula. Goes up. Can't take the mark off his hands. Still in play. Bowman gets back there for East Geelong. For Tula bears down on him. Over the shoulder said the umpire. Free kick East Geelong. At half-back. So Bowman along the line towards centre wing. Closter, look at that. Hard, deep lead from half forward. Takes the mark. He keeps going. Cameron gives him a lead. He goes towards Chalice as well, off hands. Oh, Ververs dived on it. Needs to get the ball free now. Bannockburn will wrap him up. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Half forward on the outer side.
Stay inside the 50.
So it'll be Dahl who's on the ground to go up. He does it uncontested. Haggerboles couldn't get to the ruck contest. Pack develops. Ververs on the outside of the pack. Close to the boundary line again. And the umpire's letting play go on. Now it's out of bounds. The boundary umpire to do a bit of work. Still left half forward, East Geelong into attack their 3 straight goals 18. They lead Bannockburn 2-3-15. We've been playing 11.5 minutes in the second term.
If Bannockburn's idea is to bottle it up, Grubby, they're doing a great job.
Well, they're doing a fantastic job of it, as did East Geelong in the first quarter.
So the ball now from the throw-in has gone towards...
down the ground.
It's a free kick at down the ground, kick and into the arms of Murphy. Takes it quickly, player loose in Coy. It's not Coy in the forward pocket. Mark taken as East Geelong now deep in attack. Difficult pocket to kick the goal from. Comes in. Umpire. It's a shocking kick off the boot. Has the ball in the goal square. An errant handball ended up in the arms of Closter. Unfortunately, he couldn't control
Chalice.
it, but certainly Chalice did. And great goal from Andrew Chalice.
Dahl and Haggerboles. Dahl gets it down. Broom roves the pack, ripped off the football. The umpire says play on. Broom was still looking at the umpire for a free kick.
He had him for a long time.
Peters on centre wing by himself. He's got not much in support from a Bannockburn perspective. He's pushed over the line, and it will be a boundary throw in. Centre wing on the outer side. Dahl and Haggerboles do the ruck work. Thrown in now. Dahl gets it down to the front of the pack. Broom roves nicely. Gets clear. Kick back on the left boot. Back towards the middle. 2-on-1. Punched away by East Geelong. Still got the numbers at the back of the pack. Nolan, handball to Closter. Cute little kick. They're mucking around with it at half forward though. They didn't attack it, and Woods did. He attacked it and goes towards Tyquin and Eddie. 2-on-2. Nolan gets back there. Eddie leads veteran the race of the football. Kick around the corner towards Watts and also into the goal square. Might bounce okay.
Oh, he's run it through for a point.
I think Chris Reek has run it through for a behind, but the goal umpire is coming towards the central umpire.
That has got to be a behind.
Because it was going to be a goal from Aaron Eddy, and it's through.
He's got the right decision anyway. That's good.
So a rush behind or Yeah, rush behind to Bannockburn.
He rushed it through himself.
He did. 2-4-16 Bannock. East Geelong 4 straight goals, 24. Buckley's Entertainment Centre second quarter scoreboard. 14 minutes played.
The kick, quick kick in came to Closter at half-back. Now, Verver's great courage going with the flight of the footy. Crumbs comes to Shaw. He's tackled, eludes a tackle, drives it on that left foot towards half-forward players. In fact, going one-handed. Chamberlain from Bannockburn can't take the mark now. There's a whistle on play. It's between wing and centre. Almost middle of the ground here.
Dropped a couple of marks he should have taken, young Chamberlain, today.
He's keen to use the arms, but perhaps not in the right area. However, great tap down for Bannockburn. Comes to East Geelong through Chamberlain. Round the body towards half-forward. Oh, great body work. Great mark. As handball comes to Chalice, he goes to the lead there. Ricky O'Toole. And once the ball's out in front of Ricky O'Toole, now he's got...
Murphy.
I was going to say Murphy coming at it. I thought Dale was looking him fair square in the eye, and I thought he did well to take the ball and not get cleaned up after he'd done that. So Lucas Murphy, the right flank for a left foot kick, moves in. It's a beautiful kick off the boot. It's faded on the breeze, hasn't in fact made the distance, and now there's a disputed mark, and it's going to go to East Geelong. I think both players...
Is it Chamberlain in front?
I would have thought that was a Bannockburn mark.
Be quite candid. However, Closter now from 3 metres out has kicked the goal. Ryan Closter kicks his first. East Geelong kicked their 5th straight. 5 goals, 30. Lead had the momentum going forward and perhaps ended up with a footy.
Oh, he did. There's no doubt about that.
Back to the middle. Bolton back on the ground. Chamberlain having a run on the ruck, kicks it off the ground. Peters off the wing. Ball spills free. Goes towards Lachlan at half back for East Geelong. Needs some support. Handball came out. Ricky O'Toole shuffled the handball out towards Bolton. He's pushed off the football for Tula. Back towards centre half forward. Vetter calls he called Bowman out, and then Bowman kept going. He could have taken an easy mark. Now Bowman's under pressure. He played for the free kick and got it too over the shoulder, and Alistair Woods not happy. So Bowman...
He returned it on the full.
Yeah, in the well, there we go. Woods might be able to make him pay because he's kicked into Woods. Now kicked across the face of goal. Matt Watts is there, punched away, under pressure at the back of the pack by Headley, and he's happy to see it over the boundary line under pressure for East Geelong. So throw in about 40 metres around for the Bannockburn goal. Northern end kicking in the second term.
Headley did well there. Grubby was struggling for pace, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
Ruck contest. Chamberlain goes up early. Bolton gets it down. Rode by Robertson. Rose a couple of bumps.
Great play.
And then kicked it out of bounds on the full after a big push by Watts. So Christian Shaw has it. 60 out from goal. Not much to kick to at the moment. Tyke went a short lead. Eddie gave him a half a lead, and then he kicks it out of bounds on the full.
No.
Wasn't too happy with it either, Butch. Hit the Commodore on the full. So East Geelong resultant free kick. Ricky O'Toole on the last line of defence.
With a kick like that, I hope it's his car that it is.
Goes towards Cameron, who goes up in front. Popel takes the mark. Chips the ball towards the leader, Closter. He gave a shove, and I'm sure the umpire saw that.
50 though.
No.
Oh, he has paid it.
Yeah, he paid it.
Paid the shove. Oh, well done.
So Van Ingen's got it on centre wing. Drives it long to centre half forward. Woods in the middle. Oh, Lachlan over the back. Always had his name written on it, and he took the mark just inside defensive 50. He's got Mawson on centre wing. Goes towards him now. Closter goes up. What a good mark on centre wing.
Looks at the umpire and says, take this one off me.
He goes towards Murphy on a long lead, pushed under the football by Ross Dillon, and gets back there with Broman in support. Bears down Mawson. Handball was pretty good in the end for Tula under pressure. Tries to play and to break free. Still in the field of play. It's a push, said the umpire. Bannockburn's free kick.
And you lean much further out than that.
If I lean much further, I'm going to get a handball. So they got the free kick by Fatula. Goes to centre wing and punched away and out of bounds in front of our commentary position. So
you're a bit slow to get up, Ricky, there.
He is. So boundary throw-in right in front of our commentary position. Bolton and Chamberlain. Bolton Tries to take the front position. Chamberlain got it down. Tyquin. Ball spills free to the back. Broom wrapped up by Robertson, not going anywhere. The umpire will come in. He wants to give Robertson an opportunity to get pushed in the back. Do something, umpire! For God's sake! He's finally paid a free kick to Tyquin, who goes along to Eddie. He's got a couple against him. Oh, he does pretty well to create a bit of a path for Woods. He gets back there with Lachlan. Foot race. Oh, ball just pushed through.
Oh, that was too quick.
For a rush behind to Bannockburn. So they go to 2-5-17. They trail East Geelong 5 straight goals, 30. Buckley's Entertainment Centre second quarter scoreboard, 20 minutes played.
So East Geelong now bring the ball back into play. Not a lot of movement down the ground. Be called to play on pretty soon. So Lachlan now, long kick to the outer side, looking for Bowman in front, can't take the mark. Shovel along the ground there by Chamberlain. It's turned over. Bannockburn now with control, go back towards the goal square. Lachlan takes the big chest mark over the top there of Alistair Woods, and Lachlan has eased the pressure again.
He's starring down there, Lachlan. He's playing a great game.
So ball out wide. It's
mark beautiful
over
mark.
the top. Is that Chalice?
And Mawson, I think.
Mawson. It's a great mark as he rolled forward.
Oh.
I know that is. Every time it goes forward, Kloster's in the play. He's taking the mark. Now he goes right across the ground looking for and finding Ricky O'Toole.
Oh, 50.
Nah. That's a logie, that is.
He did push him, though. You're not allowed to touch him with these new rules. You're not allowed to lay hands.
This is where the spare player is now coming into play here, as Headley was on his own half-forward flank for East Geelong. Now where does he go? I would think to the goal square for Murphy. That's where he's gone. Murphy has a big pack of players there. Dylan got the ball to ground level, picked up on the burst there by Sponner, and Sponner has missed on his left foot. Sponner behind for East Geelong. First blemish on their scoreboard, 5-1-31. They lead Bannockburn 2-5-17. Buckley's Entertainment Centre second quarter scoreboard, 22 minutes.
Bad play, really. He's going to take 1 out of 10, Murphy, down there. He had leads on. Go to the lead, especially with the hands of Kloster, the way he's grabbing them.
Dylan kicks in short to Taylor. He goes further towards Fatula. Got one high. We'll take the free kick at half back. Rain starting to fall here at Victoria Park as well. So Fatula at half back. Woods gives him a lead. He goes further afield though. Long towards Eddie. Over the back. Great roving front and centre by Taylor. Can't take it with him. Punched away by Vetter. Needs some support. Bolton had it. Lost it. Eddie. Back towards half forward. Oh, Christian Shaw just worried Chalice out of it. Left foot kick missed though. And through for one behind.
Beautiful play. His foot let him down.
1 goal, 1 his personal tally. 2-6-18 Bannockburn. They trail East Geelong 5-1-31. Buckley's Entertainment Centre second quarter scoreboard, 22.5 minutes played.
The quick in came from Lachlan to Chamberlain on his own half-back flank. He runs forward. He's had 3 bounces. He's got the centre wing. Now the long kick is to half forward. Lead out there is from Kloster. Oh,
he dropped one.
Almost the mark interfered with in the contest. Dylan tried to handball away. The handball smothered. Now I think Bannockburn happy to take it to the boundary, and they are. And it's over. Half forward flank for East Geelong. Outer side as we await the boundary umpire to pull the ball now thrown in. Bolton up high. Gets a tap down at ground level. Players aren't able to control the footy. Pretty scrambly, pretty scrappy at the moment. Bannockburn player in the middle of the pack gets it to centre wing. Broom picks it up, goes toward the leader of Eddie. He's probably had the better of Vetter on the day, but it's a great tackle Vetter on that occasion. Tyquin, handball came out wide. Now Broom, who's run forward, picks the footy up toward numbers here. Certainly 2-1 with Bannockburn. Alistair Woods ran off, hoping that his teammate.
So Bandrew throw in, 30 around from the Bannockburn goal. Bolton gets it down, side of the pack. Oh, Bowman got one high. Should have got a free kick. Umpire said play on. Broom in the middle of it as well. He got a push in the back. The umpire saw that one. So, Aaron,
1 out of 3 is fair.
Aaron Broom will take the free kick.
33 1/3%.
45 out from goal, 45-degree angle. Cut the margin to 7 points if he can kick the goal. So he comes
we'll give
in
him
now.
A hand here. He's a shocking kick for goal, Broomy.
Yeah, terrible. Got no hope. Comes in, right foot kick. And, good mark in the middle. And I think it's Alistair Woods has got it, marked it in the goal square, and will go back and shoot for goal from 1 metre out.
I reckon there was a whistle just before he took it. It must
Netball.
have come from over there. Why can't they put him out in the bloody paddock somewhere?
So Woods puts the goal on the board, does cut the margin to 7 points.
That was what we've seen them play either.
No, probably
At this stage,
fair
anyway.
comment. So back in the middle. Umpire about to put the ball back into play. This time, big fella in Dale with Bolton off the ground. Nobody gets a clearance out of the middle this time. It's very, very scrappy. Umpire surely will blow the whistle. Oh, now who's he going to give the free kick to?
He's going to give it to Bannockburn, but I don't know why.
He said holding the ball.
Yeah, see, he didn't dive on it, that boy, so I think that's wrong.
Oh. So Broome, he's run forward, ran into trouble, gets away from the tackle. Now little Chip Chamberlain for East Geelong, beaten by Eddie on that occasion. Eddie now goes goalwards. Goal here would put Bannockburn in great stead, but defence has won out for the East Geelong side, but Watts just came through the interchange, bench right in front of us and took the mark in front of us. He goes now to full forward at ground level.
Oh!
That was...
that's a report. That's an elbow.
I'll tell you what, they'll be both down to 17 here. If we...
Oh, I don't think the umpire's going to send him off.
So Sheedy it was, copped the...
Headley it was. All the Bannockburn boys, red card.
I don't think the umpire saw it.
I don't think he did either.
He saw the result.
It was behind him, I think.
It was, and so he...
And a different umpire too.
I think he gave the free kick on instinct because the bloke was laying on the ground. Shooting out, handball quickly to Watts. Watts now goes the long driving kick to the goal square. It's not marked there. East Geelong player put down pretty heavily. As I think it's getting quite willing now. There's a bit of activity. The ball just outside the goal square. It's a rugby scrum at best. Now the umpire blows the whistle and will put the ball in the air.
One may have been 1-2.
So Tyquin came through, took the result of the tap brilliantly, but his kick was smothered off the boot, and now it's out of bounds. 15 metres from the behind post, deep in the attacking area for the Bannockburn side as the ball thrown in once again. There's a whistle on play. Where's that one come from?
The netball.
So the ball, handball over the top, Closter, deep in defence. The running player, Chalice, he's found Murphy at centre wing. I think he's been paid the mark. So there's very few players in the forward half for East Geelong. Mark paid by the umpire but dropped, so it continues on as the ball goes towards the half-forward flank. Picked up there for Bannockburn by Perkins. His kick is not good, and Ververs takes the mark, centre wing. Just chips the ball forward. It's a good chip. Chalice has run on. He goes deep into the forward 50. Taken in defence by Dando for Bannockburn. 29 minutes gone, second quarter.
Kick.
5-1 East, 3-6 Bannockburn.
Switch the play for Tula on the opposite side, back pocket. Just got to him. He goes long to Woods, one-on-one. Punch to Lachlan, did nicely. Needs some support though. He gets away again and gets away if you don't mind. Beautiful. Goes on centre wing towards half forward. It's a good kick too. Well measured. Cameron draws a play, gives it a Closter under pressure. Then kicks around the corner towards the 10-metre square. Punched away. Good defensive play from Bannockburn. Buckley's Entertainment Centre second quarter scoreboard. We've been playing nearly 30 minutes and the kick in to come from Kane Taylor. Not much to kick to at the moment. The zone's working pretty nicely for East Geelong. He wants to go long to the outer side. Tyquin got a couple against him, but he stood in the middle and took the mark nicely. Outside defensive 50. Eddie gives him a lead. He goes in that direction. Better. He's got the right side, Eddie. And goal side took the mark on the outer side centre wing. Oh, bit of candy as well. Tried to get around Vetter and goes long. Coming out Headley. Past him. Numbers if it stays in for Bannockburn with Woods, but he can't quite keep it in. Aaron Broome was standing there as well, but the ball runs over the line and we'll have a throw in.
He put himself under pressure though and makes himself kick the ball under pressure and the kick goes out of bounds.
Wonder to me that they're one short, but how does Broome find himself loose in the forward line?
4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Boundary throw in. East Geelong under pressure. Closter gives it away to O'Toole. He's got a couple against him.
Oh, no, that could be holding the ball.
Umpires.
Drag that in.
Different umpires, different
Yeah, I know,
interpretation.
but I think if you look at the rule and it says you actually drag it in and don't get it out, once you drag it in, you've got to try and get it out.
Method of interpretation by the umpires, unfortunately, there. So 30 out from the Bannockburn goal. Dale gets it down to the side of the pack with his right hand. Robertson through the middle. Closter in there fighting hard for it as well. And the umpire leaves it for the siren to do the work because it is half time.
I can smell the pies.
It's 5-2-32 East Geelong. They lead Bannockburn 3-6-24. 2 goals, 3 to Bannockburn that quarter and 3 goals, 2 to East Geelong. It's 8 points of difference at half time. Goal scorers, Eric?
For East Geelong, Ryan Coy has 2, 1 each to Closter, Chalice and Murphy. Single goal kickers for Bannockburn, Woods, Watts and